Right guys, and hi everyone, this is me Racing Wolf and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see guys, TCR UK, where the circuit is Croft. So very short intro. You already seen the qualifying, so let's go, let's find out how is the results. Actually I have a result on my phone already, but let's go and let's speak with the drivers. Also there is some interesting things happening here. How are you gentlemen? Sorry for the situation on the track, I just was filming with the camera.
I didn't realise there was a bloke that was stood like right there.
No worries, no worries. What happened with Mr. Shepherd?
ECU failure.
And that's it for the whole weekend?
Apparently they're going to try and get it fixed for tomorrow, but it doesn't look likely.
Oh, right.
Well, that's what I've been told. I haven't spoken to them this morning yet because the car didn't come up yesterday.
Where are you posting your video? You're not posting your videos anymore?
Not very often, no. I do big ones on YouTube.
What is your YouTube? Your magazine?
Touring Car Magazine.
Touring Car Magazine, here we go. Right, so this was the first changes for today. Mr. Shepherd not here for today. Well, hopefully he's going to be back tomorrow, but we will see, we will see. Right guys, Mr. Boardley is here and he qualified P3 in a very tricky conditions. It's wet, it's not heavily rainy, but this is one of that rains, like a drizzles, which is, when I'm racing, it's really pissing me off, you know, but we will see what Mr. Boardley gonna say about these conditions, because some of the drivers like these type of conditions. The Mr. Boardley, happy with the P3?
Never happy with a P3, mate.
Could be better always.
Yeah, I took a bit of a gamble on something, do you know what I mean? But I'd rather do the gamble in qualifying than a race.
Got it, thank you mate.
I took a bit of a gamble.
On the setups?
Yeah.
Well, I think racing it's always gamble.
It's always a gamble, mate.
That's what it is. We just tried something different that we've been working on. Really, I thought it would work in the wet, but it didn't. I'll be honest, it just got to a point. I thought the track would have probably come in a little bit more, so I thought I could drive around it, but the track didn't really change too much. So, yeah, just a bit of a waste of a session, really.
Waste. Oh right. Well, how are you looking to the race one?
Fine. We'll go back to what we know. See what the weather does. Go from there.
Oh, how is that happen, Mr. Hutchins?
On the last lap of the race, of the qualifying session, there was a rather slow car on circuit parked on the racing line.
Parked?
Virtually.
I mean slow.
And I flashed him all the way down the straight, high beams on, or main beams on. Flashed him all the way through the Jim Clark S's. Still didn't move out the way, and then going into the sunny in, he rolled off the throttle and he was going so slow there was literally nowhere to go and we collided. But it's a real shame because the lap was very good. The rest of the lap was good, we were committed, it was the last lap of qualifying. I'm not best pleased with that in terms of driving standards. If you're on an in lap, you should not be on the racing line. Simply put. We had half a lap for him to roll off and let me through, and he chooses to do it at the fastest and hardest braking point in the circuit in mixed conditions. It's not great. It's certainly not great for the car. I'm not sure. I don't think his car had much damage on from what I saw, but it is what it is. We should have been on pole. Is the wounding bit. I think we had a very good lap that was unfortunately ruined.
Oh, here he is. Right now we can see on scales Mr. Newsham Hyundai, and he qualified P1. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad.
How was the qualifying?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah?
Pretty happy with that.
Yeah?
Second up on everyone else.
That's a good one. Nearly second, yeah, 9-10, something like this.
Yeah. So,
that's a good result, mate. How's the conditions? Can you tell me a little bit about the track, just quickly?
It's pretty slippy.
Yeah?
but no, I love them conditions, they're really good.
I think if that would be completely rainy, that would be much better rather than this little drizzle.
It's quite hard because it makes it more greasy than it is when it's full wet. So.
Got it, mate. I think we're going to have the same in the race, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good luck in the race, mate. Thank you. How's it going? How's the Mr. Lyons doing?
He did alright, to be fair. On our quickest lap we broke a drive shaft, so
Racing.
You're bad luck, remember.
Again. Again me. Where you qualified?
Seventh, but he's probably quick enough for 5th or 6th. So.
Oh wow. Definitely quicker than the Audi. Definitely. Because last time he was in Audi.
Yeah, the old Gen 1.
Brilliant. I'll find him.
Yeah, no worries.
Ooh, morning, sir. Good, thank you. Yourself? You changed the car?
Yeah, I drive a different one every week now.
Oh, really? Well, that's going to be...
Whatever's sitting there.
Whatever is available, yeah? How is this car feels comparing to Audi?
Yeah, it's better than that Audi.
Yeah?
100%. Yeah. But it's just better in the wet and the dry. It's just a bit more. Also, it's like I'm not giving any weights away in it, you know. So it's lively. Yeah, it's a good car to drive. I can
Nice
see why
one.
people like them, you know.
Nice one. And you qualified P6?
I don't know. I have no clue.
That is quite interesting how drivers will not bother to check where they qualify.
I'm at the back anyway, I've changed car, but yeah, I reckon I can race that car. So, all right, my rustiness is coming up, I'm getting better.
Oh, Gen 1, isn't it?
I'm Gen 1, yeah, we're both.
Oh, you're both in Gen 1?
Yeah, exactly.
How was the session?
That was alright, we all went faster than me on the last lap, which is a bit unfair. I put different tyres in front and it took a lap to get warm.
Yeah, mine.
And I was half a second slower through the first bit, but half a second quicker by the end of the lap. So if I hadn't have fucked up the first bit, I'd have been right.
And this track on the wet must be a nightmare.
Greasy. First time I ballooned the tyres up, so the tyres got too hot. And I knew I was going slower, so it's like get in and get like the pressure's changed. But all good fun, isn't it?
In overall, everyone happy?
Yeah, it's all right. We're still going. We ain't got any damage, so that's good. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Brilliant. Thank you, guys. Hiya. Sorry. Anything damaged?
Yeah, exhausted up.
Oh, exhaust.
Yeah.
How was the session for you, sir?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was the result?
7th?
7th?
Yeah.
In the middle, yeah?
Yeah, in the middle.
But you in the Gen 1 or you in a...
Gen 2.
Oh, you in a...
I've never driven this car in the wet, so...
So it's, I think it's a bit some kind of exploring for you.
Yeah.
Morning, sir. Driving this one?
Yes.
How's the conditions? How's the results? Happy?
Dry. Yeah, very happy. Yeah, no, very slippy out there. So
Where you qualified?
P1 in class.
P1 in class. Good one.
P7 or 8 overall.
Overall P7.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
that's impressive for Gen 1 car. I mean, but they're no difference, isn't it? They're the same, like all the cars.
with the traction and
With the traction.
yeah, and how the power comes in. Yeah, quite a difference.
So in the rain, it's going to be a bit like more slidey.
Yeah, more slidey, yeah.
More slidey. Got it. And how are you looking to the race one? Like
Win it.
That's a good one. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Because you was only 9/10 behind the Newsham, yes?
Yeah, so the lap previous we found a bit of time, and then I knew where it was, and I did the same again the next lap, and it found even more time, and it was looking strong.
I hope you're both proud of yourself.
I just wanted to walk away from qualifying knowing that we'd done the best lap possible, and we haven't. We've walked away from qualifying knowing that we could have done more.
But I think knowing that last lap that you still was quick, I think it gives you positive vibes for the race one.
I will calm down very soon. And we'll repair the car and we'll go again. But right now, a little bit wound up.
Any conspiracy theory? Got it, thank you very much.
It was the other driver I am friends with, and I do understand obviously off track is different to on track. I'm not angry with him or upset. It's annoying. Obviously the incidents happen, but me and Dad have always had the philosophy: what happens on track stays on track. What happens off track will still be me. I'll when I've calmed down, we'll speak about it. Sure,
Right, guys, and as usually, bonded garage. Making the best garage on the grid. Just look at this, kids around. Look, you can try a simulator. You know what, maybe after race one, we should try it. I think we definitely should try it. I'm gonna go to get some cash because this is a charity thing. and we're gonna donate a little bit and have a fun on the simulators. Now we're moving into the race number 1. Let's go. Morning, sir.
Hi.
How are you today?
Not so bad yourselves.
Drivers behaving good?
Aye. We're behaving ourselves at the minute, so we're not doing so bad. We're on time.
These weather conditions must be difficult on this truck.
It can be, yeah. So, you know, you drive to, like everything else, you drive to the conditions, don't you?
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
you drive to it, you know, so at the end of the day, these lads know what they're doing.
I live about Oulton Park. Yeah, no, I grew up about 3 minutes from Oulton Park. Yeah, crash hard of it.
Mr. Boardley, you finished where you started, but you had all chances for P2, isn't it?
Only at the end. It was one of those, because of the weather and the way the track was, I was actually like ready to go to the grid on slicks. That's what we were going to go for.
Okay.
And then obviously, literally about a minute before we went, it started raining. So we made a few little adjustments to the car, but we'd sort of left it on dry settings, to be fair. So we just quickly softened it off, done a little roll bar adjustment in the back, in the front, and left the back as it was. And then probably went a little bit too low on tyre pressure and stuff like that. So the car was a handful to drive at the start, but then it just got better and better and better as the race went on. So if we'd have had another 5 laps, then yeah, I think we could have got up the grid. By then it was too late. So.
How was the race?
It's alright. Gearbox issue again, because you keep coming over and talking to me, so...
Maybe for tomorrow I'll stay away.
Yeah, maybe we'll give it a try. We'll do an experiment.
Let's do that, mate.
I'm not too sure. We finished 10th, but I don't know if that's a reverse grid pole for tomorrow or not. So we'll see. That'll be.
Oh yeah, you're going to be on the pole tomorrow.
That'll be interesting. Interesting in the wet. It's probably the best place to be, isn't it? Out the way of the spray. And
that's going to be a really interesting weekend, mate.
I think so. As long as everyone behaves.
Right, so tomorrow you're not going to see me.
At least till after the
Mr. Newsham,
Yes.
few words
Yep.
for YouTube channel Racing Wolf. Sorry, just a quick one. How was the race? I mean, you started P1, you finished P1,
Yeah.
but there was loads of battle for you.
Yeah. No, I knew I wasn't going to make the best of starts because I've been struggling all year with my starts, but yeah, no, I just bided my time, and I knew we had pace, so I just bided my time and managed to get past and get past Brad at the end there.
You said you knew that your start is not good this year. Why is that? Is that car? Is that you?
The car is hard to get off the line, and even in the dry, so let alone the wet. Yeah.
Okay, but
struggling.
to the end of the year, we're definitely going to work on it.
Yeah. I need to work on it tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you.
Sorry.
Can we quickly?
Yes.
Good race, mate.
Thank you very much.
You started really amazing. What happened?
Well, it was, the starts this year have been really good. I don't really know. We're going here. The starts have been really good. I don't really know sort of what the secret is, but it's been working well for us. I think wet or dry. Obviously, I didn't use launch control or anything like that. It was more just a nice gentle getaway at the lights. And obviously, I seen Callum light up the front and thought, okay, we'll see. And then obviously there's like two phases. You've got your initial sort of getaway, and then you've got when your wheels start to grip up, that's when you really start seeing. Usually I expect Carl to come through, and I think he was a little bit blocked in. I did see them go side by side and whatnot first lap, and I thought, okay, that's a good gap. We can make some work from here. But the rate of knots that Callum was catching me, I don't think it was. I did start to realise fairly quickly that I'm going to have to do some very heavy defending, because it wasn't like a couple of tenths every lap. It was quite literally seconds per lap that he was taking out my lead. But yeah, it was really fun, and I've shared the grid with Callum for so many years now. We've done mini challenge together, and I think that is genuinely the first time we've actually had a really good battle. Every other time it's either I've broken down or he's broken down, or there's been we've always found it ourselves, either he does really well one weekend and I do really rubbish, or I do really well one weekend and he has a little bad luck. So that's the first time we've actually shared a podium in however many years of racing we've done. So it's really nice. It's a really good moment, and I'm happy. Silverware's always
amazing race, mate. Thank you very much, and we still have 2 races tomorrow.
2 more to go tomorrow, and we'll try and go one better. I think we know what we need to change on the car anyway. So.
After race 1, who we have? Mr. Newsham, P1 with his Hyundai, P2 Bonded, and Mr. Hutchinson on his CUPRA, and P3. Well, I think everyone here my friends, so I can say all of them my friends. And this is Mr. Boardley, P3. Yeah. Right, guys, as you can see, I can't find anyone. I think because of the amazing weather, which is normal British weather, raining, and we all the way at North UK. So, North England. Sorry, it's not North UK. North UK in Scotland, and. Everyone disappeared. So what I'm gonna do now, because next races we have tomorrow, but I need to do something because I have plenty of time. And you know what, guys? Look at this. Luckily, we have a Bonded here with all their setup, products, simulators, food. Actually, I'm really hungry. I know how I'm gonna spend my time. I'm gonna jump on one of these and try to beat the lap time. Actually, let's see what is the lap time. Here we go, the quickest 1 minute 26 seconds. And of course, this is Mr. Hutchinson, Brad Hutchinson done it with that car, but only on this simulator. So, I think it's my time to try, I want to say beat him, but it's no chances because I've done few practice sessions and P10 at the moment. So, well, let's jump higher than P10. Definitely, let's jump on one of these. Wait a second, before I go for sim racing, I need to do donation. Please donate what you can if you want to go on the sims. To whom I can do these donations?
Yes, here.
Can I do by card?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right guys, so here I'm with Daniel, and Daniel, please tell us a little bit about this charity, what we're doing today.
So Overgate Hospice are a hospice based in Calderdale in Halifax, which is obviously where Bondit, our sponsors, are based. They provide palliative end-of-life care for people of Calderdale. They're currently fundraising for a new building, so obviously any money that we can raise will go towards that. Bondit work with them and do as much as they possibly can to raise money and just raise awareness as well for what a great charity they are.
Right guys, and even now I'm not yet ready. I need to put driver name and email address. Well, let's do that. And racing.wolf.666@gmail.com. We're good to go. Right guys, 128.8, but I don't know if it's legal lap, because I could cross the line and the lap could become not legal. So
129.5, sir. Well done, that's faster.
And there was 128.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Right, 129 for today is okay. Right guys, into the day number 2. Right guys, this is day number 2 and the race number 2 here at Croft circuit. And I'm not going to go through the whole grid, but I want to point to this car where Mr. Line starting P1, because yesterday he finished P10. Well, this is how it works up here, the top 10 reverse grid. So we already know who we have at the back, and at the back we have these monsters, Mr. Boardley, my friends. Another my friends from Bondit, Mr. Hutchinson, and here we have leader of the race number 1 at Croft, or round number 9 at Croft, Mr. Newsham with his Hyundai. And we have a surprise, well, not this VW, I mean they starting 11th, but surprise is this car, and this car is Mr. Shepherd back on the grid. He didn't start the race yesterday because of the car issues, but today here we go. We have him on the grid, and that's going to be interesting because this guy is rapid. So let's see what progress he can do. And guys, in general, let's see this race because it's going to be really interesting. Loads of strong drivers starting at the back. You know what? No more chatting, let's go straight into the race number 2 at Croft, or round number 10. Let's go!
This is Carl Boardley has survived the pressure.
How are you, sir? What happened at the start?
The plug come out of the gear change again. So yeah, we had a few problems. You alright? But they plugged it back in and the car was fine. The car was fast then.
Yeah.
I did some good laps, but I just like missed the start. So
yeah,
I'm alright with that. We've got one more race, haven't we?
Well, I made a decent start, so yeah, I managed to get, I don't know where I was, about P4 on the first lap.
First lap?
Yeah. So yeah, but then just got stuck in P4 for ages because we went too low on the pressures, so we didn't have any grip.
Oh, so it was a bit slidey.
Yeah, it was very slippy. It was like driving on ice.
And what you think about the conditions comparing to yesterday? Completely different?
It was pretty similar.
Pretty similar, yeah?
Yeah, but yeah, we just didn't quite have the pace then. But
and how are you looking towards the race 3, the final race?
Yeah, well, we start at P1.
Oh,
so
positive.
Hopefully I can stay P1.
Good one, that was amazing.
Yeah?
Man, that's speed. Where you got it from?
Yeah, no, the changes we made worked really well overnight, but yeah, I just messed up. My fault into the last corner. cost ourselves a win. But yeah, I can be happy with the podium. I'm gutted that I didn't win that one. But yeah.
You know what? I don't think that you messed up. I think you was pushing over your limits, you know?
I really wanted to win. Yeah. Has it?
Can I quickly talk to you, sir? Just about this amazing race, how it came up that you went all the way to the P1?
Just went for a different, just had time to reset overnight and basically put some proper wet settings on the car because we knew it's going to be wet all day today. Altered a few bits and pieces that we struggled with yesterday, and it's like driving a different car, to be fair. Really, really good. We went the other way so that we could try and get to the front and control the race, which we did. Excuse me. Yeah, so that was it really. Once we got at the front, stretched my legs a little bit, and then we just managed the gap. If we needed to have gone a bit quicker, then we could have. So yeah, in hand.
Got it. That was an amazing race. I enjoyed watching it. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thanks.
Thank you. Right, guys, let me just quickly tell you the result of the race. And P4 Mr. Lewis with a Hyundai, and Mr. Laidlaw with his Hyundai finished at P5. Alright, we have a Honda and Mr. Thurston who finished P6. Okay, we have a CUPRA up here, and this is Mr. Smith, and he finished P7. And Mr. Beach with his VW finished, where he finished P8. Right, Mr. Kerry, where you finished with your CUPRA, and Mr. Kerry P9. Right, had to move to the other side of the garages, and Mr. Lines in P10 with failure of a gearbox at the start, but still P10 and with amazing speed, amazing pace. And our star of the day, because they managed to fix the car and back on a grid for today 2 races. So Mr. Shepherd with his CUPRA P11. Ooh, another Mr. Laidlaw, and unfortunately Mr. Laidlaw with the CUPRA finished last, P12. Right, guys, why I done this way instead of going and chatting to the drivers? Because I wanna go into here and again play these simulators, because I wanna, oh my god, I'm all the way 21st already, so many quick drivers in front of me. I need to do more practice, more. Yeah, I wanna jump on one of them, practice, and I'll see you guys at the race 3 at the Croft or round 11. okay to have a few words on the camera?
Yeah.
Nice one, Mr. Shepherd. Listen, first of all, first question, what happened yesterday?
What for qualifying? The car wouldn't run, kept misfiring, and it then turning off, and it just wouldn't run. So we thought we had an ECU problem. So we playing with everything, the loom, and couldn't get it working. We left the circuit, and on the way home, we stopped again and was like, oh, let's have another go. Pulled over in some auto place, playing with the loom, wiring, and eventually it went. Started revving, so we come back to the circuit. They wouldn't let us race because I didn't do 3 laps practice. So then I had to start out there today last, and then burst the boost pipe in race 1, and then race 2 we 12th to 4th. So
race 2 was amazing.
It was alright, a bit frustrated. I think we were getting held up in the wrong point, so we couldn't make progress where we wanted to. But it was good. Like not the weekend we wanted, but better than 3 DNFs, I guess.
Nice one. But it's good that you come back, and we had an amazing race.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Right, guys, this is what Mr. Shepherd, who finished in P4. Right, where our podium guys? Oh, they're all the way there. Oh my gosh, it's a long way to walk, and it's rainy all weekend. Rainy. I love it anyway. I love it. That was a very good weekend for you, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the best weekend I've had.
P1, P2, P3, P1, yeah?
Yeah.
And how is it for your championship?
I think it puts me right in the mix. I was P2 going into that last race. So.
In overall in the championship?
Yeah. So maybe first, maybe close to first.
Yeah, maybe first, maybe close. That's a good one. And how is the race number 3? Because you lead it.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, you lead it all the way from the beginning. How was it?
Yeah, it was tricky. It was really greasy. Like the track conditions were super slippy. But yeah, I just had managed the pace throughout the race. I could see Brad behind me sticking with me.
Yes.
So yeah, I tried to put my foot down a little bit, and we managed to get the win and get fastest lap as well, which was good.
Nice one. And the conditions of all these 3 races, I think that is totally every race different.
Yeah, that was completely different to the last race. Because the last race was really wet, and this was really greasy, but not wet, not wet enough. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It was good.
Nice one. Thank you very much, mate.
No worries, thank you.
Brilliant race. Yeah. Love it. Thank you. How are you, sir?
What?
Different racing suit?
Yeah, the other one got wet.
Oh, that one wet. P3?
Yeah, reasonable enough.
I think this weekend was quite not predictable, but quite smooth. No?
Yeah, fairly. Yeah, from our side, it's been quite smooth. Like I said earlier and touched on, it's one of those. Didn't quite get the car where we wanted to yesterday because we've not driven it much in the rain, and we're just improving it every time. That time was probably a little bit of a step backwards. It didn't really seem like the car was as good as it was in the earlier race today, but track conditions are changing all the time. It was quite greasy that time rather than wet. So yeah, happy to bring home another podium, another trophy, and some more points.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for an amazing weekend.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
YouTube, isn't it? Hey up.
Good one. That's a good one. I mean, the weekend for you, consistent.
Consistent is the right word. Yeah. I think that was the most sort of happiest I've been with the P2. The car then, obviously we took it for a ride-out check just before as a precaution. So obviously, as you can see, we've had a couple of knocks on the front end, and obviously we put the roller under and it failed, so we had to raise the car slightly, obviously, to get with the regulations. I think something somewhere is broken on the car, which is what's dropped it, because at the start of the weekend we're not changing anything, and it seems to have dropped lower, which is annoying. But we had to raise the front, and then we took it back for another check, failed again. So 30 seconds before we went out, we just raised it again, and he just raised it to almost full where it could go to, just so we could clear the ride-out roller, because the last thing we want is to get disqualified. So yeah, the last thing he said to me, we was on the grid, and Dad opened the door and he said, I've just wound the car up, I've absolutely no effing idea what the car's going to be like, just drive it and see what happens. So yeah, obviously we did the best we could. I knew, obviously, I had no idea we were going to get P2 there, and I am over the moon with that, because the car was possibly the worst car I've ever driven, including all the old Saxos and everything that I've driven before. It was just, you know, in the last corner there, I was one hand on the wheel because I could not get the car to turn. You know, anything at all was just almost stopped. I'd be better off getting up, picking the rear of the car up. But yeah, we've somehow scraped P2, so I'm over the moon with that. Obviously, I'm still disappointed with race 2, the first race of today, because I feel like we should have capitalised on that, but that was my mistake. We'll go again next round and we'll go better. But we know what we're doing with the car now, and obviously we'll find out what was broken to cause all these ride height failures pre-race, and we'll go from there.
Thank you very much, ladies and
Right guys, end of the day, this is it. Everything empty, everyone packing away, and it's time for me to pack away and go home. But I want to do one more thing. But before I do that, thank you very much for watching this video. Hit the like button. Don't forget over there to subscribe. Over there, leave a comment down below about this event, about this weekend with TCR UK and with a bonded guy and with all TCR paddock. Amazing people, amazing event. And guys, I wanted to say as usually, but not as usually, because I want to go into the garage and to do few more laps on the simulator. Now, yes, as usually, I'm going to see you in the next video. See ya. To be honest with you, this is the first weekend which I don't want to leave the venue because especially your garage guy. Seriously,
it's not bad, is it?
Because Bonded made my weekend this time, you know, like
the guys and girls over at Bonded, the guys and girls at Ellen Roofing Supplies, you know, all, even, you know, I'm absolutely covered with sponsors and they all contribute so much to make it such a good weekend. We really can't thank them enough, to be honest.
I'm feeling like I'm at home, you know, food, sim racing, music, whatever I need. And racing on the track.
But the reason we're all here is to have a good time. So, you know, there's a serious amount of racing on the circuit, but at the end of the day, it is just here for a laugh on, isn't it? So.